Come with Orishirishi extra charges, SMS alert, bank transfer, even bill payment safe. You know the pretty person at all. You never hear say with Smart Cash, you fit send money go another bank, pay your bills, and receive SMS alert all for free. For free? Yes, now for free. Then go even pay you 15% interest per annum on top your savings.
Hey, got some for me now. If you join Smart Cash,
dial star 939 hash or download the Smart Cash app today to begin enjoy zero extra charges on all transactions. Smart Cash, money matter na sense. Smart Cash na by Airtel.
It's the choices you make that set you apart from being good to being great. My choice? Nivea Men Deep Body Lotion with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Gives you both dark wood fragrance and 48-hour moisture. And my other top choice for all-day freshness, Nivea Men Deep Roll-On for 72-hour protection and fragrance with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Skin is for playing it smart. Nivea is for skin.
Guess what? Nigeria, the Kellogg Superstar Quiz Show is back with season 4. Get ready to watch young superstars from schools across Nigeria battle it out in the ultimate contest of knowledge, speed, and fun. Catch all the excitement from 12th October on Z World, DSTV channel 166, and GoTV channel 30 every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. sharp. It's going to be a thrilling journey of learning, laughter, and superstar moments, and you don't want to miss it.
Superstar Quiz Show! Happy birthday, Ogami! Now, wow! Oga, 73 years ago they show for your eyes, oh. You see they look your phone with ordinary eyes and it's still they sharp, all they shine on top.
My pikin, sense no be so. Now Visionaries eye supplement, now I dey drink every day.
Visionaries eye supplement?
One sharp eyes not be my age. Visionaries eye supplement is made from natural ingredients and contains essential vitamins plus omega-3. Visionaries eye supplement is a product of Vitabiotics UK. Visionaries, let your eyes speak.
Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options, yet so easy, with layers of security protecting every payment. Your money stays safe.
From Danfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
Welcome to 99.3 Nigeria Info.
ASU for the billionth time is on strike.
The constitution, we need to revisit it. The power is much on one man.
What are we going to do in our nation?
My question about these defections is, whose purpose or interest?
These people are the educating.
Babe, I am so sorry. I know I was wrong. I promise I will never do it again.
Don't let low airtime block your romance. Buy a new MTN SIM to enjoy 2,100 Naira in airtime for 2 months. And with MTN Beta Gist, you'll get 3 minutes extra for every 6-minute call you make. MTN Beta Gist is also available to all existing customers. To join, simply dial *123*2*1# or text PG to 312. T's and C's apply. MTN, what are we doing today?
Imagine a world without communication, a world without emergency calls, disconnected businesses, and unreachable families. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is the reality we face when telecommunications masts and fiber optic cables are vandalized. These telecommunications assets are the lifeline of our communities. They keep us connected, informed, and safe. Every act of vandalism is a blow to our businesses, our banks, our schools, our hospitals. Let's stand together. Let's protect our networks. Dial 622 from any network or send an email protect@ncc.gov.ng to report any suspicious activity around telecommunications infrastructure. Our connection, our responsibility. This message is brought to you by the Mobile Network Operators and Towercos in collaboration with Nigerian Communications Commission.
Dailies today.
Dailies today.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Good morning to you. Welcome to Dailies today, the second part of the show. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
And I'm Jimi Disu. Good morning.
You can watch this show on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. Now, let's begin. We are going to start off from the Vanguard newspaper, page 5 of the Vanguard. Abuja grounded as security men tear gas protesters. That story expanded to page 11. Southeast shuts down in Free Kano protest, and so on.
Okay, so yesterday was a much publicized match to free Nnamdi Kanu, who has been standing trial. And the story here says that residents were angry, workers were stranded because, of course, there was traffic, police barricaded roads. Aston Villa was under tight security amid protests. The police arrested Kanu's lawyer and also arrested his brother. I don't know if they have released them now. NUJ condemns assault and arrest of journalists and demand replacement of damaged tools. There were videos of journalists who were covering the event and were also being harassed by police. I mean, that is we don't see, even during wars. If you look at during wars, during the recent Israeli whatever, the journalists who are identified by press were given free movement. But our police, journalists were harassed and so on and so forth. Of course, tear gas was quickly used to disperse them. I would call on the police to always, exercise some restraint. Were they unruly? The videos I saw didn't show that. They were not on the damaging spree. Why don't you? You see, you must learn. If you don't want us to have democracy, then let us know. Then we have dictatorship or military government. But for people to hit the streets and say, in demand of whatever it is, you have to learn to control them, not to disperse them. But that's a story for another day. It's much deeper than that. Sanction a Jim Marco for role in protest. Presidency tasks legal regulatory bodies and so on and so forth. Anyway, so that's essentially what happened yesterday. Shuwore, there was a video of Shuwore being he ran we don't know whether for safety, and very, very ignorant people of the lowest esteem ever making fun of him for doing that. It just shows the kind of Nigeria that we live in. Why they run? Why not stay? They turn the whole thing into a laughing and we're making fun of him. See, you might not agree with the guy, but you have to give him kudos that you should realize that if you want for the likes of Ganifa Wemi all down to Shuwore, Bekor and some Kuti Fela, so many people like that, you'll get permission to go from your room to the toilet in your face-to-face house. These people are brave people, and they should not be ridiculed. The people you should be ridiculing, you don't ridicule them. I don't understand the mentality of our people. You might not agree with the protest that he's doing. That's a different thing entirely. But it's sad when I heard some people ridiculing Shuwore that he ran. Of course, when you are tear gas, you will run. You don't want to stand up and die. If you hadn't had that mentality, he would have been dead long time ago. I know he can go overboard once in a while. All of us do. But Shuwore we have a lot to thank him for, minus this one. We have a lot. The fear of him alone creates some kind of balance. And so essentially there's nothing new except for one place where the spokesperson of the president was this sanctioned Ejimako for participating in the protest. Presidency tasked legal regulatory bodies. Also reacting to the protest, Special Advisor Bayo Nonoga called on legal regulatory bodies in Nigeria to sanction Ejimako for participation in the protest. Mr. Bayo Ononuga, you should not have made any statement concerning yesterday's because it is not against your principle. I don't know why. I don't know who will knock the media department of the government into shape. It was not your place. You have a Federal Ministry of Information. Okay, you have even the Attorney General's office because it was against release of Kanu. It is sad that you, as spokesperson of the president, are now advising, because what we want to know is this an advice or a threat? And do you know the legal implications of what you have just said? Well, I believe that. I believe very strongly that the president has to go back to the drawing board and recalibrate the whole exercise of governance, because it's going to lead me to the next story. But I'll let Sheriff read it. When I bring on the next story, you will understand what I'm saying. This is the next story. Where is it?
Okay.
This one, yes.
Right. So before we move on to the next story, I'd like to quickly just touch on the journalist situation. I think that journalism as a profession is quite endangered right now. There's little or no respect for journalism. In the Israel-Gaza war, over 200 of them were killed. In America, in the Department of War that they call it now, they wanted to make them all sign some document, effectively saying that they are being gagged, and all of them had to walk out of Pentagon. In Nigeria, just yesterday, the same thing happened to journalists, and you're wondering what has the world descended into?
I think the world is no longer what some of us used to know. There's no doubt about that, and I think the social media is responsible and complicit. It has even, let's be honest with ourselves, the profession itself has found it very difficult to self-regulate. That's part of the problem. Every charlatan believes they own a network. How can you be recording something and saying it's live? Do you understand what I'm saying? There are too many untrained people. The profession itself has to self-regulate, but the genie is out of the bottle
already.
The horse has bolted. So the profession itself is no longer as honorable as it used to be. Gone were the days when you'd wait till the next day's papers to find out what happened yesterday. Now it's on the spot. Everybody with a smartphone claims to be a journalist. And they defy the rules. They've given the profession a completely bad name. Journalists themselves, to some extent, have not behaved too well. They've been complicit in so many things. They've been compromised. So it's a bad situation.
How about the political class?
Well, if you have a self-inflicted injury and the atmosphere has made your
you've been compromised.
You've been compromised. Then, of course, politicians are going to take advantage of that. You know the kind of people you are dealing with. Leading to the next story, the kind of stories you heard over the weekend about our politicians. A man of 70, it is said, beat up his wife who is 21, 22. The president of the Senate is accused by his own in-law of the same sexual whatever that he faced with his Senate colleague, and we sit back and do nothing. Where is the moral compass of this nation? I'm not saying the man is guilty, but when you keep getting accused of the same thing, something is amiss. Something agwan.
Let me read this story for context.
This story.
The headline: Akwa Ibom monarchs summon Akpabio's brother, wife. Why are they summoning the brother and the wife? Monarchs.
Tell them.
Monarchs. Summoning Akpabio's brother and his wife.
Oh God Almighty! If I go to prison, we are going together. That's a joke. Okay, so so let me give you the story.
Okay.
Over the weekend, the Akpabio's wife, his wife's sister, released what would be a most damaging video that would make me fall on my sword. I probably go look for something. I don't think I can stand that kind of thing if it came so close to home. And they accused him of so many things, sexual things, so many things he was accused of. So this story says that the traditional rulers summoned the woman to appear before their forum over perceived vulgar and malicious statements by Mrs. Akpabio against God's ruler Akpabio. So many things have been said against this man. I think the honorable thing to do, and I'm not making it a demand. I'm not saying that Akpabio must go. If he likes, he can go. If he likes, he can go. That's Nigeria's business. But as a man of honor, he should at least vacate that seat. He had soiled it. It is soiled. It is not when you are guilty alone that you soil. You understand what I'm saying? But by circumstance, with so many allegations of this and that and that and this, the place is soiled. Number 3 person in the country. This one now is too close to home. It's too close to home. It's by his in-law. And the story says that Mrs. Patience Akpabio, wife of his brother's wife, has trended on social medias in verbal attacks, including criminal allegations against the man, boasting to defend her claims and called to question as her action draws condemnation from the Senate President's kinsmen. It's not a matter of the kinsmen. The kinsmen can go and settle whatever it is at home. He is our number 3 person. Everybody, 200 and something million people are looking up to this man. And first it was Natasha, now it's this one. Minus other smaller ones here and there. And I think that as a man of honor, so that he doesn't bring so much debt and filth to that position, I think as a mark of honor he should. I'm not demanding. Who am I to demand? Nigerians will never demand anyway. They will soon start fighting, quarreling. They'll take sides and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
The country is bereft generally of the issue of honor. The honor is particularly gone from the lexicon of Nigerians.
That's unfortunate.
What kind of a country is this? Everybody has one question to answer. Everybody who is in a position that should uphold the country has the question to answer. Are we a country of crooks?
Are we?
Are we a country of crooks? So when you hear that you carry the green passport and you are treated somewhat, it's out there in the world. Your leaders are accused of so many things. And so the paramount rulers, again, I won't bother my head. But the affair Ukukalang strongly condemned the vulgar and unguarded statements. You haven't even heard from her. You are calling it vulgar and unguarded statements. What if she said it's true?
Yeah.
You have not heard from her. You have already said vulgar. So we know the way that goes. The story itself doesn't bother me. What bothers me is, for God's sake, over a weekend, the other senator too, what's his name? Ned. Whether you marry a teenager or not is none of my business. But for God's sake, is this what we are paying these people for? The money they said the girl destroyed one Lamborghini and this and that. Are these the people who are? Is this what we bargained for? Is this what we bargained for? One scandal after the other. They're not guilty. I'm making that absolutely clear. But there is something. Let me tell you. There is something circumstantial. For example, if I want to take a woman out, especially if she's a married woman, says, Jimmy, let's go for lunch. I'm not going to take her to an hotel. I'll take her to a restaurant. I won't take her to a place that has a bedroom. You understand?
Makes sense, yes.
So circumstantial evidence. Look at the other senator too. The whole thing is a complete mess. According to reports, he went again to publicly abuse whether she's young or not, that she's on drugs. Why would anybody do that? What is the culture that we have in Nigeria? What is expected of a complete gentleman in Nigeria? I honestly don't know. From senator to traditional ruler to name it, it's all kinds of scandals, all kinds of bad behavior. And for how long are we going to live with this? It's very, very worrying. But like I said, I'm not demanding anything. I'm not doing a looter here. I just want to prick the conscience of the people to say that. So you cannot blame younger people if they misbehave. I mean, how can anybody accuse Awolowo of that he was with somebody's wife, or Zik, or Tafa Balewa, or Amadu Bello? I mean, or Shagari, back in the day. Even the work, there's no way that they don't carry tickings at night, because if you don't ticket, get the alley. But people did these things in a very, very discreet manner. What we have now is too messy. And it's too messy to ignore.
And it's all coming at the same time.
What's
going on, really? What's happening?
And coming at a time when there is a rumored coup attempt. It doesn't make it better. We need to tell the truth.
Well, that takes us to the next story, actually. Page 10 of the Daily Trust. Address Nigerians on alleged coup plot. ADC tells FG.
Yeah, I mean, without ADC telling, I think it's high time the government tells us the truth about what has happened. Ironically, on Saturday, I was here. We were talking about the coup in Madagascar when this information popped up on my phone that there was a coup attempt and some people had been arrested. The Ministry of Defense said no, they were not arrested for coup, they were arrested from some other breaches. But now it's almost out, it's gotten to a point where the government has to make a categorical statement and tell us what has happened. In reality, we will all say that nobody wants a coup. Those of us who went through the brutal whatever military government would and by law, a coup is illegal. But let us not push a need for it. You see, there are two sides to this thing. And this idea of illegal is illegal when they get caught. If they don't get caught and they get away with it, it no longer belongs. Who has Nigeria ever jailed for having participated in a military government in the past? We haven't. So let's all be careful. And these little things that I mentioned, these little tiny things as insignificant as they can be, in the midst of hunger. In the midst of hunger, the girl went to the backyard and broke the Lamborghini license when people are hungry. When people already have their minds made up about what are the benefits that their leaders are getting. We need to manage this country. In all honesty, we need to manage this country very, very well. The party, the ADC, has cautioned the government and says that, look, come out and tell us what's going on and don't use this as an excuse, because I heard that there's some of the rumors in the papers are saying that, some former governor has been questioned and so on and so forth. So the ADC is saying that, well, the government should come out clean. The funny thing about coming out clean is that the government's credibility now is not at an all-time high, because the credibility of the government has been badly managed by the managers. So, also, I'd like to already, there are some insinuations, all kinds of insinuations going around. I've seen some of them are propaganda. Some Fulani people is against Yoruba. Nobody is going to go to war for anybody's ambition. Let everybody do the needful. Nobody is going to carry a gun for anybody's ambition. Those who are given responsibility should live up to it and stop playing the tribal card. There's no Fulani anything. We don't know the details. We don't know who has done it. What? Let's not start what we can't finish. It's very, very important because that propaganda has started. There was one released by somebody. I don't know who. Talking about is a Fulani agenda. I don't know. Nobody knows about any Fulani agenda here. The truth is that whether you like it or not, people are not too happy. And people are hungry across the country. And coups are illegal, full stop. Those who are responsible, grab them, full stop. But don't turn this country into a sea of blood because of one person's ambition.
Efalaji.
Is it Fulanis that have made it impossible for some of us to have 3 square meals in a day? Let's get real.
I'd like to ask you a question before we move away to this Mobi of Lagos story. Do you think that Nigerians are resilient people, or they are quite susceptible to manipulation easily?
Nigerians are susceptible to manipulation, and I'll tell you why. One, we got independence on a platter of gold. So when you think of a country like Kenya, when there was Mau riots and so on and so forth, when you look at South Africa, how they had to go through apartheid, you understand. We got our independence really on the platter of gold. That is one. Two is that systematically the political elite class over time have decimated education. So you have a lot of half-baked people. Sheriff, you should be worried about the reasoning you see sometimes.
I am worried. Yes, I am.
Where did
I am
this
worried.
guy look at the person who said we were Fulani something was claimed to be a retired officer. And of all the things we are talking about, is that is a Fulani. A Fulani is not Nigerians. If a Fulani man plans to do something, would you say that is because of Fulani? Is the president there to represent the Yoruba? But it's the kind of thinking that we have. They have systematically over time, a lot of Nigerians are brainwashed. They don't get it. Why should I vote for somebody because he's my fellow countryman? Is he going to personally vote? Why should I even vote for somebody if he's my brother and I know he's not competent? Isn't that warped thinking? Added to that, what has also done damage to our thinking is religion. So religion with half-baked education, done. Is a done deal.
Perfect recipe.
Perfect recipe. Otherwise, how do you explain that you go for a religious rally? The prophet or whatever it says, put up your phone, you get alert, and people put up their phones. How do you explain that? And you need to see the people who are doing this. Some of them are level 12, 14, 16. Assistant directors, they put their phone up. So over time, the damage has been done. And I must say that I'm coming to the conclusion day by day that this country might be a lost cause. Day by day. Talk to some, I'm sorry to personalize, but let's get it real. Talk to some top civil servants that you know. Listen to their reasoning. For the people who cannot tell you that, okay, look, do look right and center. Say, just the two of us are here, yes. Put reasoning aside, this is what it is. Talk to them, you'll see what you get. If you want to know how people are listening, you want to talk to a Nigerian who is in government, and he says that sorry, this road, who would it? Instead of him to say something like, oh, it's part of the roads that the government is going to do. He will go, oh, it was His Excellency, the governor of the state. So he put his name. You put all his degrees, put his executive title, and then you say he was gracious enough. It shows you these are conquered people. See, our reasoning is thrown out of the window.
So it's not that we are resilient people. It's just that we don't have the capacity to.
We cannot be resilient when we don't have the capacity to think.
We don't have that capacity.
We don't have it. Call Mama Bumi, call Bumi. Most of us don't have it. We've been battered with low education, we've battered with religious. How can you sit down somewhere and somebody said that a woman whose breast has been cut off because of cancer, that they rubbed something on it and then the breast grew back.
Oh, wow.
I'm repeating the story from educated people.
Someone did that.
Yes. So that God gave to drink tea with him, and some people, these are very mysterious.
We have to go.
You have to go.
Yes. We have to go now. Well, he's back at 9. What's coming up at 9?
Major General Olan Raju, I had invited, let me quickly say, I had invited him earlier on the Madagascar coup, and also because he issued a public statement.
Okay.
So, by sheer coincidence is why he'll be here.
All right.
Today
Okay. All right. Lagos, thank you for being a part of the show today. Kofi is back with the remaining hour of the morning crossfire. Stay with us, please.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
Hello, Male. How you doing now?
I dey, my pikin.
Male, wait. Should make I call you back? You sure say your credit go reach this guy too?
Don't worry yourself. Now MTN better gist I dey use.
Who no like better thing? Just go buy new MTN SIM so MTN go dash you 2,100 naira airtime sharply, and on top that one, every call where you make, whether na 3 minutes for this call or na 1 minute on top another call, e go dey join dey go, and once you gather reach 6 minutes, MTN go sama you 3 minutes extra. Make you for continue that better gist. Or ya dial *123*2*1# to join MTN better gist today. Terms and conditions dey sha o. News, 2 more talk, and more voices.
I thought to myself, where is the renewed hope?
This president is one of the best.
With your opinions in your voice. Join the conversation on Nigeria's first talk radio station.
It is the police and the law enforcement agents you have endangered.
What does this tell you as a Nigerian?
Go to court is part of the corrupt architectural structure.
Somebody will sue 100 billion and the court will ask the person to pay a fine. Even as a dead body, I will not vote for them.
The conversation never stops on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
The news at 8 on 99.3 Nigerian Info. Many thanks for joining us. The presidency is warning activist Omoyele Sowore against leading another round of Free Nnamdi Kanu protests. Presidential spokesman Sunday Diary says the planned march is an attempt to pressure the judiciary and disrupt public peace. He's reminding protesters that the IPOB leader's case is still before the court and insists that Tinubu administration will not interfere in any judicial process. In the meantime, 5 people who weren't part of the protest were hospitalized after initially inhaling tear gas near the Federal Secretariat axis of Abuja yesterday. Most are traders and civil servants who said they were just passing through when the tear gas spread,
Security officers have since cleared the area and traffic flow has returned to normal. A senior APC member is sending a strong message to the president. He wants the president to clean up the ASU Villa or risk losing the people's